The foods you should be eating for good mental health. Talks about mental health issues have become more common, with more people coming to learn the importance of having these conversations. However, not many people know that diet has an important role to play in their mental health, which is why we made today's video. Before we continue, would you consider hitting the subscribe button? Also consider hitting the notification bell so that you always get informed once new content drops. Alright, let's get back to the video. You must have heard the common saying, you are what you eat, right? When you consider the relationship between what you eat and the state of your mind, as we will in this video, you'll realize that this saying rings true. Although it is dangerous to treat food as a direct substitute for medicine, we must also recognize that eating healthy can help us to ease the impact of depression, anxiety, and even post-traumatic stress disorder. So while people may focus on their diets to achieve health goals such as weight loss, eating to maintain good mental health is equally as important. Now, there is an important link between your gut and your brain called the gut-brain axis. In fact, because of this link, the gut is sometimes called the second brain. The gut-brain axis is a complicated network of communications that links the cognitive centers of your brain with intestinal functions. In this gut-brain axis is a nerve known as the vagus nerve. This nerve is responsible for controlling immune response, secreting chemicals like serotonin and dopamine, which are mood, controlling digestion, as well as other body functions. This is precisely what links your brain to your gastrointestinal tract. Now, serotonin and dopamine play a vital role in your mental and emotional well-being, as you may know. A case of serotonin deficiency could, for instance, cause anxiety and depression. Interestingly, 90% of serotonin receptors are found in the gut, which goes to prove that what we eat matters if we want to maintain excellent mental health. Most of the key nutrients that are required for a healthy brain and a healthy gut are found naturally in foods. While dietary supplements can make up for any nutrient gaps you might have in your diet, it is still safer and healthier to focus more on taking natural foods than in taking supplements. Filling up your diet with sufficient amounts of healthy nutrients can improve your mental clarity, provide a balanced mood, and protect your mind from early mental decline. So without much ado, let's go through some of the most beneficial foods for good mental health. Number 10. Oily fish. Has anyone ever told you that fish is good for the brain? And if you've heard that before, have you ever wondered why that's the case? If you haven't found an answer to this, then let's tell you what the magic is. Oily fish contains a very important fatty acid known as DHA. DHA is short for docosahexaenoic acid. DHA is an important omega-3 fatty acid that helps to improve both short-term and long-term memory. Any diet that is high in omega-3 fatty acids will also help to improve feelings of mental health and wellness, while also reducing levels of stress and anxiety. You can find DHA in oily fish such as salmon, trout, and prawns. But if you're not a fan of seafood, you could resort to taking some fish oil supplements. That said, it is important that if you decide to take supplements, then you speak to your doctor first. Number 9. Berries. Strawberries or blueberries, raspberries or blackberries, whichever one you choose to take, you can be sure that you're getting a healthy supply of antioxidants. So what are antioxidants and what role do they play in maintaining good mental health? Antioxidants are vital in fighting inflammation caused by free radical damage present in the body, and they're also key in repairing damaged cells. The reduction of free radicals in the body by antioxidants have been found to help in improving symptoms that are typically associated with depression and anxiety. Strawberries and blueberries also contain a particular compound type called polyphenolics. This compound helps to improve concentration, attention span, and memory retention. Number 8. Walnuts. Walnuts are one of the healthiest foods that you could include in your diet. They are the top nut for brain health as they contain a high amount of omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants. And like we explained earlier, omega-3 fatty acids play a vital role in improving the memory, while antioxidants help to eliminate free radical damage in the body. Amazingly, walnuts have also been shown to promote the growth of new neurons in the brain, which is a critical part of maintaining good mental health. You definitely want to include walnuts in your diet to maintain sound mental health. A healthy snack of walnuts every day is a good way to go about incorporating it into your diet. You can also add these nuts to your smoothies, salads, stir fries, trail mix, or oatmeal. Number 7. Yogurt. Yogurt contains an important probiotic bacteria called lactobacillus. Lactobacillus has a direct impact on mental health because it helps to reduce stress levels, anxiety, and depression. So how does this happen? Remember what we said earlier about the gut-brain axis and the link between your gut and the central nervous system? Well, that's exactly what comes to play here as well. Along the gut-brain axis are small neurotransmitters that freely convey information between the brain and the gut, affecting your emotions and feelings as they go. The activity of lactobacillus, which is the probiotic contained in yogurt, induces the transmission of signals that registers in your brain as good feelings. Essentially, taking yogurt should make you feel good while reducing stress and feelings of anxiety. Number 6. Whole grains. Whole grains are filled with a particular amino acid called tryptophan. This amino acid produces high levels of serotonin, which is otherwise called the feel-good hormone. By inducing the production of serotonin, whole grains help to relax the brain by improving your mood. This helps to deal with symptoms of depression and anxiety as well. Apart from triggering the production of serotonin, whole grains also induce the production of high levels of melatonin, which is also known as the sleep hormone. With high levels of this hormone in your body, you can expect to maintain a steady, restful sleep cycle, which places you in a much better emotional state and consequently improves your mental health. Number 5. Bananas. We've already mentioned the importance of serotonin, which is the feel-good hormone, but you should also know that bananas also help in reducing the production of serotonin in your body. You could consider taking bananas as part of your breakfast, as an afternoon snack, or as fruit you can take in between meals. Number 4. Green tea. You might have heard about the many health benefits of green tea, but if you've been skeptical about it, here's some information that could convince you. There is a psychological impact that the color green has on the human mind. As the predominant color in nature, green leaves a calming effect on the mind. This already makes green tea an excellent drink to take when you're feeling down, sad, or depressed. Apart from this, green tea also contains very high levels of L-theanine, which is a naturally occurring amino acid found in tea leaves. L-theanine is very effective in improving your overall mood, and it does this by increasing the levels of dopamine in the brain. Dopamine is a chemical that occurs naturally in the body and serves as a neurotransmitter. That means that it helps to pass information between the body and the brain. But it also plays a significant role in your emotional responses. So the next time you need to get that emotional boost to get your day running, you now know that just a cup of green tea could do the trick. Number 3. Leafy greens. If there is one kind of food that you can never go wrong with, it's leafy greens. Greens like kale and spinach supply the brain with high levels of folic acid. Studies have shown that folic acid is effective in reducing symptoms of depression and also helps to improve the quality of sleep. As you may well know, there is a strong connection between good sleep and your mental health. People who have mental health challenges struggle with conditions like insomnia. So by including leafy greens into your diet, you could be preventing sleep-related disorders. Leafy greens also contain high levels of antioxidants and vitamins, both of which could combine to help you deal with stress and anxiety. Considering the many health benefits that leafy greens have to offer, it is certainly a good idea to incorporate these vegetables into all your meals. You could add leafy greens to your salads, soups, stews, and sandwiches. They will also work perfectly in your early morning smoothies too. Number 2. Dark chocolate. Now, if you're a fan of chocolate, you are probably excited to find out that eating dark chocolate could help in boosting your mental health. The high cocoa content in dark chocolate is what makes it so effective in improving mental health. The higher the cocoa content in chocolate, the more effective it is in boosting your mental health. The most beneficial types of dark chocolate contain more than 85% of cocoa powder. Cocoa powder is particularly helpful because it contains high levels of an antioxidant called flavanol, which helps to boost your attention levels and enhance your overall mood. Number 1. Sweet potatoes. A lot of us are more accustomed to eating Irish potatoes, but the lesser-known potato, sweet potato, is very rich in beta-carotene, an antioxidant that reduces brain cell damage. This obviously has a direct effect on your mental health and wellness. So when you next go grocery shopping, don't just get Irish potatoes, put some sweet potatoes in your shopping basket as well. We have now shown you 10 excellent food choices that are highly effective in improving your mental health and wellness. However, there are also certain foods that could undo all the good work these foods have done in improving your mental health. They are: number 1, sugar. You've definitely heard the warnings time and again to stay away from sugar, or to at least reduce your sugar consumption. Well, if you want to maintain good mental health, you need to take this warning a little more seriously. Let's be clear, sugar is detrimental to your overall mental health. Apart from the long-lasting damage that it can inflict on your body, it could also send your brain on an emotional journey that could seriously affect your overall well-being. So as much as possible, you really need to stay away from sugar. Number 2, caffeine. While a little amount of caffeine could help to improve your overall mood, taking lots of caffeine throughout the day could be counterproductive, as it could result in anxiety and a serious case of jitters. No, we're not telling you to quit coffee, but it will do you a world of good if you can limit your coffee intake to just a single cup per day. Number 3, processed meats. The harmful effects of processed meats have been well documented. Processed meats are not just bad for your physical health, but they're also detrimental to your mental health. This is because they contain high levels of chemical nitrates, which are used to prevent processed meats in tightly sealed packages. As much as you can, stay away from meats like bacon, hot dogs, pastrami, salami, and all other forms of processed meats. Did you learn something new? We're sure you did. Remember, sharing is caring. So be sure to share this video with your friends and family so they can learn just like you did. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe as well. We'll bring more amazing content your way soon. Bye-bye. Comment down below your thoughts, give this a like, share with your friends, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell to keep you updated for more interesting facts, tips, and ideas from SmartVille.